Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the Expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
You let me sleep in? Anyway, guys, next little bit is going to be a bunch of dialogue, so welcome back to the Future. You tuned for this here. Last episode, episode 5, out of time. Let's go ahead and do this.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good? It's fantastic! Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But... Okay, Emmett, one static accumulator coming up.
We gotta hurry, Marty. Yoink that thing and let's get over there. Hopefully we can stop Edna before she ruins anything more than the time stream she has already. Ugh. Don't want to go back to the police state! Whoa, Doc, watch the driving.
Jeez, Doc, watch out, you almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
You seem kind of pissed. Where the hell have you been?
Where have you been all night?
I've been driving around, looking up old friends, thinking things over.
Okay.
So is that what I'm destined to build for the Expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
But science means everything to you.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the Expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Wait, you want Edna, or Emmett, to get back with Edna? He can't do that.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
But it's... she'll find some other perverted way to twist what you think. Man, what other path do you think she's gonna put you down?
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah!
Fly away,
hell?
birdie?
Where'd it go?
That's my question exactly. Where the hell did the static accumulator go? Oh, hey, there you are. Wait.
Oh, come on.
Fumble! Run and...
Here, little static thingy.
Why the hell are you running away from me? Yeah, I have to climb up this friggin' lamppost now? Come here. I shall got you.
Gotcha. Whoa.
Ow. Are you okay, Marty? Please be okay.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
What a catchy tune. Yay! Now see, I like Trixie's singing over Edna's singing. Ugh, it still makes me shudder. Anyway, so what do you mean that you found a loophole, Artie?
Hey, Artie,
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
the Expo? Sure, but I was wondering.
How did you get Trixie her job back?
Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back? I thought her being Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
True. That's kind of what the whole idea behind this game is. Anyway, have you seen Have you seen Emmett?
You haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you?
Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
Huh, alright, fine.
See you around.
Thanks, Artie. Hostile guy. Who are you? I know we've
How about
seen
an
each other
algae king?
before.
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? But I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey, you're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster.
Dude, I just tried to freaking talk to you a few months ago at the freaking speakeasy. And you're the one who freaking twisted it. Anyway, my algae cakes.
How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Hey, wait a minute. It's you. Forget it, mister.
Screw you then. Oh, hey, Diver. What's going on?
Enlightenment
Excuse me, Mr...
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
Who's Jacques Duto?
Jacques Duteau, famous diver. So you're some kind of celebrity?
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following, yes.
Must be tough being famous.
I guess people are always bugging you for autographs, huh? Asking you to tell them stories about your adventures and stuff.
It gets a bit old, but I can always retreat to the depths. The fish are much less demanding.
True. But we can't get a ride yet. We don't have
See you
tickets.
around.
We must get tickets first.
Enlightenment awaits you under the...
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Crockett.
Michael Corleone. What are you doing?
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty, now.
What are you doing, buddy?
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
Screw public safety. I just simply got Emmett back on track.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Sonny Crockett really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Sonny?
Why don't you call him by his real name?
Michael Corleone!
Yakov Smirnoff.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Danny, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
You don't believe this, do you, Officer Parker?
Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law.
Ah.
Well?
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
I didn't do anything wrong.
So, I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
With the exception of breaking up Emmett and Edna. Other than that, I'm completely innocent. Whatever. Anyway, Trixie, before I got really interrupted, I was gonna go talk to you, so yeah.
Hi, Trixie.
That's techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
I just want to apologize and say me getting you fired was not my idea in the first place. So, yeah, tell me about the attractions.
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Cousteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How do I get tickets then?
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
So, no hard feelings on me accidentally getting you fired from your job? Good, good. Anyway, have you seen Emmett around here?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something.
Oh, good lord, Doc. What are you going to do now? I knew I had a bad idea, or a bad feeling about bringing Doc back with us. Anyway, did you know that Emmett's booth is shut down?
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
True. Is there anything that you can do about it?
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
In this situation, it kinda is, but that's neither here nor there.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
But if you did see, we... camera, you're not letting me... There we go. Emmett is the last one on the list, so we do have a little bit of time. A little bit of leeway. Plant.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Really? You're thinking that Kid Tannen is that crazy? Huh. Picture radio.
Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV.
Kind of like TV, but not like TV.
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
You're crazy, Edna. That's what you were wanted to say. Alright, let's see if we can find Doc and Emmett. See, hopefully... Ooh, House of the Furniture? The balls am I talking about? House of the Future.
Enlightenment awaits you.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
Can I get a ride, please?
Can I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
Sweet.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea most enlightening.
Emmett, are you in the bathysphere? No, I don't think so.
Well?
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
Very. Yay. Actually, let's see. Where are you, Emmett? Are you in the House of Glass? Modular living space of the future. Atlas Corporation? Really?
No one in here.
Huh. Have you seen Artie?
Hey, Artie.
Have you seen Emmett?
Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Somewhere. Can you get Emmett's booth back open?
Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point.
You must be able to get the booth back open.
Is there anything you could do to get Emmett's booth reopened?
I am afraid not. This may be a wondrous land of tomorrow, but it's still within the jurisdiction of the Hill Valley Police Force. Maybe you should talk to Officer Parker.
He says there's nothing he can do as long as Edna's got clout in Hill Valley.
She does have that.
She's crazy.
See you around.
Yet people still listen to her. What to do?
Shh, he's approaching.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnoff, come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
Any idea where Emmett is?
Well, he was working over by his booth, but by the time Edna got done haranguing me, he was gone. I hope he comes back soon so we can get this mess cleared up.
Yeah, I hope so too, buddy. So, do you know who listens to Edna besides the police or the deputy dude?
Since when does anyone in Hill Valley listen to what Edna has to say?
Ever since she helped take down Kid Tannen, she's had the mayor and the city council eating out of her hand. I'd be an idiot to ignore her, especially with my, alcohol-heavy background. Boy, I wish I could catch her jaywalking or something. I'd throw the book at her. Yeah, but you never catch a dame like that breaking the law, darn it.
Well, she didn't really have... she didn't really help with the capture of Kid Tannen. That was me, Trixie, Artie, and the Doc. The four of us together went and captured him. Oh, and you helped too, Officer Parker.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. You gotta get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess? Now, where were we?
You know, I think... I have no idea where the hell Doc is, so I'll try and get a confession out of Edna then.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Push of a button away. Man, he so much... Anyway, I think I like this flower pot. I shall take it
This
with
plant
me.
doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
And I just put it in my pocket. Alright. Well, now that we got a plant in our pocket, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. Next time, we'll go ahead and see if we can find Emmett and the doctor. See if we can figure out what the hell he's doing. Until then, this is UT Young for the signing off, saying keep things frosty.